We got pretty excited. The gates opened. We thought the Prime Minister was about to emerge. It was, in fact, his makeup artist. And the word on the street here at the moment is that perhaps Malcolm Turnbull will not leave his Point Piper home to attend a Liberal Party function in the city tonight. There is a little bit of movement. There's some members of his personal protection detail gathering at the end of the street, along with AFP officers. But the space you have to watch out for is just outside his home. This space along the footpath, this is where his Commonwealth vehicle will pull up if he is going to leave his home tonight. But the word that we are getting, and you would have to consider it at this point in the evening, is that perhaps he will go to bed tonight. He will not attend the Liberal Party function. We won't hear from Malcolm Turnbull until tomorrow.
Mate, all of the panel have just gasped at that news. That you telling us seriously he's going to stay inside? He's got John Howard, former Prime Minister, waiting for him down here, just across the road here at the Wentworth, and hundreds of party faithful waiting to hear from him. What do you think? Are you sure about that?
Nothing official, and this is just talk amongst security detail, talk amongst journalists down here. But given the time of night, given that we don't have the type of security detail that you would expect, and given that his car isn't here, he needs that. It's probably a 15 or 20-minute drive from here into the city. That's approaching midnight. Is it going to happen? We're going to have to wait and find out.
Well, Cameron, we just took shots there of very unimpressed faces. Well, thank you for that. We'll come back to you. Keep us updated. You want to ask a question?
Go back to our contact. Go up and push the buzzer. Push the buzzer and suggest to him that I think it's absolutely essential.
Yeah, Kenneth has asked you to push the buzzer.
Push the buzzer. Give Malcolm my regards, but he owes it to his supporters and to his members
and he owes
to
it
go
to
into
the country. He owes it to the country. He has a job to do.
Malcolm may be watching the Channel 7 broadcast, and if you are Malcolm, you've got to change your mind and come and face the people. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Go and talk to them, reassure them, encourage them, be optimistic towards them, but you've got to go and do the gig. This is part of being the leader.
Yeah, it's 90% certain he's going to form government. He's not going to turn up on the night to thank his supporters.
Let's just quickly cross to Mark Ferguson down at the Wentworth. You're there, Fergo. What's the chatter in the room there? Any word?
Well, obviously there are a lot of people who have waited a long time and are very much hoping that Malcolm Turnbull will be joining them at some stage this evening. But there is not a lot of celebration. There is not a lot of excitement down here. The numbers certainly haven't grown as the evening has worn on. But I can say from the big media pack, we'd love to see Malcolm Turnbull come down. We'd love to hear from him at some stage this evening.
We've got some direct news from Malcolm Turnbull's numbers man himself. Senator James McGrath is right there. Okay. Did you just press his numbers and ring him?
Well, my understanding is that's just a wild rumour that's floating around. Malcolm will be going to the Sofitel and will be speaking. So, I don't know where this rumour's come from.
All right, James, it's 11:25.
At what time do we know, Senator?
Courtesy for all those supporters out there. Come on, James.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thanks, Jackie.
We're leading the revolt.
Thanks, Jackie.
Let me tell him Jackie's getting a bit antsy and he needs to turn up.
Now, Jackie, the Sofitel, where they're having their parties just around the corner.
Yeah, no, we're all going.
I have a bus parked out the front. You and I, we can go down together. They would love to see both of us.
Sam.
Yeah.